Hello, I am Madeline James, and it is New Year's Eve. I thought it would be a good time to kind of check in and tell you how my holidays have been going, and maybe do a little bit of a vlog with kind of wrapping up the end of the year, getting some stuff done, and all of that. So Christmas was a ton of fun. My kids are getting to the age where they can really participate. Both of my kids can open their own presents. They're really excited about their presents. It's really chaotic though. Like, I was in constant stress mode the entire day because they're just running around like crazy and you're constantly they're just excited. They're kids. It's Christmas. That's sort of how it goes. But it was definitely a bit stressful being the parent. We tried really hard not to go overboard this year and we mostly succeeded. We still definitely got the kids too much stuff, but most of the things that we wrapped for them were not actually presents. It was just so that they could unwrap them for fun, which was nice. And then for gift wise, I don't think I got anything super exciting. I mostly got some new clothes and some new shoes. I really needed new boots, and I got some really cozy things, which I'm sure you will see me wearing. More flannel nightgowns, flannel pajama pants. I'm wearing a pair now. And a this fleecy zipper robe that's fantastic. It's goes down to my ankles and it's just wearing a blanket that zips up and it's fantastic. One of the other things I got from my husband actually was he wanted to give me 3 books, and these are all from different completed series, or he's pretty sure they are, but I haven't read any of them, which is exciting. So they'll just, be on the TBR, but I'm excited to read them. So I have The Bear and the Nightingale from Catherine Arden, which I've heard about. I think it's the Winter Night trilogy. I've heard really good things about that. And then I've read other books of hers, but V.E. Schwab's A Darker Shade of Magic. I don't know how I've read this yet, but I haven't. I have it now. And then the next one is by Ken Liu, I think. The Grace of Kings. So I'm not sure. I'm excited about it. It sounds really cool. They all sound really cool. So that was really nice. And then for my husband, the big thing I got him was Lego sets, because he sort of needed a hobby that he can do that's just kind of relaxing and helps get him out of his head and just chill. He has a lot of video games and stuff, but those tend to be really not as relaxing per se with the ones he's into. So I got him 2 big Lego sets. One is really for him, and then one is for him to build for me. So I will show you that in a little bit. He's part of the way done it now, and I want to put it on one of my bookcases. You will see why momentarily. But the other fun thing with the holidays has been that my sister was here. So she came down to visit, and I don't get to see her that often. She lives on the other end of the country basically. But we had a lot of fun. She's getting married this spring. I think it's still technically spring, summer, somewhere in there. But we got to go wedding dress shopping, we got to hang out, and she asked me to officiate her wedding, which I'm really excited about. So I need to get, all of that going. This will surprise none of you, but I had a 36-page wedding packet when I got married. The other cool thing is she has gotten into reading lately, and she's been reading a lot of fantasy, which I'm very excited about. She might actually read and enjoy my books one day, which is really cool. I didn't have anyone in my family that actually read anything like what I wrote. So now she reads that, and then my husband's sister also has recently gotten into fantasy, so I'm just one day. The one thing that's been difficult, and this is the reason why I haven't started this vlog until now, is that I kind of overdid it around Christmas with my hips. So I have my musculoskeletal system, whatever, is slightly off. I have very mild scoliosis, my pelvis is slightly tilted and slightly crooked. So I think sitting on the floor a lot to wrap presents, and then for opening presents, and then just being on the floor playing with the kids and setting toys up and everything, I overdid it. So I've been having problems with my hips since then, which is annoying. Normally I'll just get if I start to aggravate my hip, it'll get a little bit swollen, but now it feels like it's actually I injured it. I did something. I'm not entirely sure what, but both my hips, mainly my right one, has been really rough, so I haven't been able to move around a lot, which means my husband and I haven't been able to trade off time with the kids very much. Normally what we like to do when we have days off is he'll take a morning and I'll take a morning so that we have some time. And that hasn't been able to happen. We haven't been able to do much productive stuff because I can't get up, right? Like, so I've been having to rest a lot more. I'm trying to let it heal quickly, right? So it's not a problem. And so that's just been difficult. But I'm feeling better today. Not 100%, like I still have to be really careful and I'm still having a bit of pain, but I've rested enough the last few days that I can like kind of figure out how to do most things. So I'm gonna have tomorrow morning to get some stuff done. But for right now, what I really need to do is I have this little like writing project thing I'm doing with some other writers that I need to do my parts in. So that'll probably take me like half an hour. So I'm gonna I'm gonna get that done. So I'm gonna try to stay up till midnight. We'll see how that goes, but I'm gonna try. I'm excited. Yeah, let's get going. Happy New Year's and good morning. It is Sunday. Yep, it's Sunday. I didn't end up checking it again last night, but I did get 2 hours of writing in. That writing was on this side project thing that I'm doing with a few other people, so it was good to get that done, but not towards my writing project, so I need to kind of keep getting some progress done in that. And then I ended up calling it slightly earlier than I was thinking I would last night because, I don't know, I was getting kind of uncomfortable in the chair with my hips. So I went downstairs and played Pokemon. I have Violet and my husband has whatever the other one is, the red one. So we've been playing together and that's been a lot of fun. And then we watched an episode of Lucifer, which was fun. We're getting pretty far into it right now. So I don't know, we did that. We watched the ball drop and then we immediately went to bed and I crashed really hard. But I have this morning now. My goal is I want to get some writing here done at my desk, but I'm going to try to set up remote desktop so that I can access my computer from my laptop, hopefully anywhere. But yeah, I'm going to see if I can get remote desktop working and then get some writing in. Okay, I did it. It only took me like an hour to do, but I did it. Yeah, I'm going to actually start writing now. It's like 9:43. It's almost 10 o'clock. I spent an hour on that, so yeah. Okay, so I'm an hour into writing and it's going really well. I've done, let's see, writing history, 550 words so far, which isn't bad. I'm actually writing the scene right now. I'm just kind of entering Act 2. This is the, I guess, break into 2. And the main character is seeing the Mura River fort for the first time, which if you saw my like world building vlog where I was going over what I was putting together for like my story Bible and all that stuff, this is the map of the city that she's seeing for the first time. And I did a ton of research putting this stuff together. I had an absolute blast because the idea of this fortress is that I'm taking what would have been, you know, realistic in that sort of an area based off, you know, where it is in the, I guess, country that would have been there before and what sort of defenses it would have needed and what purpose that town would have served. So I kind of did a ton of research to kind of put it together, and then I deconstructed it to imagine how it would have been remade in this almost like apocalyptical scenario where it needs to serve a very different purpose now than it used to when it was built. So I had a ton of fun with that, and there's a ton of details in it. And so what I'm trying to do, right, is I don't want to just vomit world building stuff and just have too much of that sort of like, I don't know if exposition is the right word, but I don't want to just like vomit that. So what I'm trying to do is think about what details would stand out to her based off, you know, what she was expecting and where she's from and all this stuff, and have her sort of reacting to seeing this fortress for the first time in a way that's sort of building off of her life experiences and, you know, that sort of a thing. So that I'm telling the reader about, you know, the fortress and the life that happened here and its history, while also revealing stuff about the main character. And I'm hoping that's gonna make it not too, there's a word for this and I can't remember what it is. You know what it is. I am sure you do, but I'm trying to avoid doing that. But I'm having so much fun. This scene has dragged on a lot longer than I thought it would. And I think maybe it's actually like I added a kind of another scene at the beginning, which is fine because my last few scenes were a little not as long. So having them kind of be quicker and then have this slightly more drawn out scene I think will be good for pacing purposes, but I'm doing good. I don't know if you experience this, but I have this sensation sometimes when I'm writing where I kind of tend to get absorbed in other things, and it feels like I'm pushing myself over a threshold to start writing when I haven't done it in a couple of days. And, I feel like it's going to be so hard and difficult to get into it that I'm just not in the right mindset, and then I sit down and start writing and then I'm just immediately there. And I think part of that is this story, but also I really have a tendency to do that, and the thing I'm really, really, really learning, or have been learning the last year or two, is that I really just need to get my butt in the seat and tell myself that, okay, I can write a sentence, write a paragraph, and then if I want to go do something else, I can. If I don't feel like I can keep writing, that's fine, but I need to put myself in the chair because that's the only way I'm going to know if I actually am up to writing at the moment. So I think I have another hour. I'm hoping to keep going through this. I think it might take another hour just to finish this scene. I'm already at 1,500 words, and I did plan for these scenes to be around 2,200 words, or what I thought would be 2,200 words. But some of them I think I've definitely underwritten, and I think a lot of these are also just smaller. If you've watched any of my stuff, I feel like I keep saying that, but scenes have always been really difficult for me, actually structuring them properly. And this is the first time that I think I'm actually really doing it correctly. My new scene structure that I put together for this project is a lot better, having the different sections and how it flows, and just making sure there's an actual concrete goal throughout the scene so that it actually has a little bit of an arc. And there isn't anything in the scene that's not for that goal, or not moving one of the plots forward, or not building the tension or something like that. I'm really, really trying to be intentional about it. And I think that has left my scenes that I'm writing being a lot tighter, which is good. If I get to the point where I'm really good at writing scenes, I may have to plan on them being a little shorter, or start kind of expanding how many plot points and things, the little minor ones that I can put into a scene. Or maybe I'll learn that in revising, I like to just add details, and maybe that's how I like to do it. I don't know. We're all learning about our, preferred ideal writing process as we go, so yeah. Okay, just getting back in here now. I got pulled into a phone call with my mom and my sister doing some wedding planning talk, so that was really fun, but we picked out where we're going to be staying and talked about bouquets and all that, which was nice, but need to get back to writing. I actually got a lot done. I'm feeling really good, but yeah, the kids had lunch. They're down for their nap. My husband's going to make lunch for a little bit because my hips are hurting and I don't want to stand up anymore, but I'm going to sit down and get some more writing in. I got a little bit more done, but I got distracted because my husband finished the Lego thing that I wanted him to build for my bookcases, and so I filmed a couple of cute shots of it to show you, and then I had to rearrange all my bookcases to make it fit, which meant some of my books had to go downstairs, and I ended up cleaning up my shelves a little bit more than I expected, so I actually have some empty space right now, which, as I'm sure you know, is dangerous, but let me show you. This is the Lego set he built for me. It's a medieval blacksmith, which is really freaking cool. There's this cute little chariot wagon cart thing here with these little soldiers. There's a well, there's an archer, a dog, the blacksmith, and you can take all the layers off and kind of look inside, and it's so cute. I took some pictures of it just open on the table, so I'll show those to you now. Okay, but doesn't it look fantastic on that shelf? So all together, this is sort of what my little back wall looks like right now. This room just makes me so happy. Like, it makes me so happy. I love it. I'm very happy with how the bookshelves look in here. I can sort of, let's see if I back up, they get more in focus. Yeah. Like, isn't that awesome? And you can see my cart over here. I kind of roll that around where I need it. When I bought it, I thought I had more space in this room than I really do, but I don't. Like, it's really like, I'm sitting at my desk. That is the wall behind me. It is a fairly, you know, small room, but it's wonderful. I love it. Okay, anyway, sorry. I'm also sitting very close to my light, so I'm probably really washed out right now. But it is still New Year's Day. It is evening. The kids are in bed. They actually went to bed early. My son was being really argumentative and not listening at dinner, so he ended up going up a little bit early, and then my daughter was like, if he's going to bed, I want to go to bed too, and we were like, okay. So they're gonna go into daycare tomorrow, and we have the day off work still, so I'm so excited to have like a day alone in the house, because most of the time when I'm up here, like, I can hear my son playing right now. He will frequently come to the door and be like, Mommy, I need water, Mommy, I need this, Mommy, I need blah, 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 like constantly. And so like, it's hard for me to film like real sit down videos. It's really nice to be in your house. To be able to be in your house and not have to like, I don't know, worry about anything and just get to do whatever you want for like hours of doing whatever you want. It's bonkers. We're gonna get a lot done. We're gonna get on top of the laundry and we're gonna just catch up on a lot of stuff. So I'm excited, but I'm gonna keep writing. I'm still on the same scene I was on this morning, but it's getting to be a pretty lengthy scene and I think I'm getting close. I'm still having a lot of fun with it even though it's taking a while, but yeah, I'm gonna get back into it. Okay, it is 9 o'clock. I just finished scene 10. It ended up being 3,500 words, which is a lot. My previous scene, scene 9, was only 1,200. The scene before that was like 800. The ones before that were more reasonably lengthed, but were a more reasonable length, whatever. So, I don't know, that's probably why this one took so long, but let's see, how much have I written today so far? That would be 2,500 words, which is pretty good. I'm not sure how long I was just writing for. I think I started writing at like 7:30. Which means it's been an hour and a half, so that's 3 task blocks. So, let's see. I haven't been filling this out too great, but so that's 3 task blocks. Not sure if this works out super duper well, but, and 3 more here. That's done. I budgeted for 6 task blocks a scene, and I think I had worked, I don't know where my notebook went, hold on. Okay, so let's see. I had worked scene 10, 3 task blocks already before this, but the previous ones was 3 task blocks and 2 task blocks, so it all kind of evens out. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which means a total of 11 for scene 10, which, you know, is fine. Good morning. It is Monday. Yes, it is Monday morning. I just dropped the kids off in daycare. They are playing with their friends, hanging out, doing their thing, you know. It's 8:30 and I am in my study. I'm so excited right now. I cannot tell you. So it's kind of cold in the house right now and I'm very excited about that because then I get to wear this, which let me show it to you. Okay, so this is from, I think it's from LLB, and I think all the stuff my husband got me are from there, but look how fantastic this is. I'm in love with it. Like, it is the most cozy, comfortable thing in the whole wide world. Like, look, can you see? Like, it's the super warmy fabric, and it zips. Okay, I'm going to get settled in, get some writing in. I'm starting scene 11 now. Yeah, and then I'm gonna get some productive stuff done. I got Starbucks this morning, which was tasty, and then I'll need, and then I'll need to do some filming, so let's get into it. Oh, one more quick note while I'm getting started. My hips have been doing really bad this morning, so not sure what's up with that, but I'm hoping it goes away soon. Okay, it is 1 o'clock. I am 3,000 words into this chapter, 3,000 words into the day, which is pretty good. I'm not quite done chapter 11. I'm almost there. I'm maybe a couple hundred words away, which I don't know why the scene is so long too. Like the last ones weren't, but I'm doing a ton of setup. My first couple scenes in the book were pretty long too, so sort of like setting up the old world, setting up the new world takes a lot of words, I guess, but I'm gonna take a break from now, go eat some lunch, and then try and get some laundry and other stuff done, see what I can do. I don't know when I'll get back to this. I might write more this afternoon. I might do some editing, filming. I'm not really sure, but 3,000 words feels good. Well, that chapter ended up being 3,800 words. Maybe it's 2 scenes. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. It is 5:12 now. I am probably going to need to take a bath. My back is a little uncomfortable sitting in this chair so much, but I've written like almost 4,000 words today. That's pretty epic. But yeah, I'm gonna get all that taken care of. I did end up filming my video a little bit earlier before this check-in, before this writing session. I'm tired at this point. I'm probably gonna do a little bit of editing, get that video uploaded this afternoon or once the kids go to bed. Then I'll probably take some time to relax. I have earned it. I have gotten so much done today and I'm very excited about it, but a bit of productivity is never a bad way to kick off the year, so I hope you've all had a wonderful New Year's, and I think I'll check in for the next one.